Thanks for stopping by. Today we're going to talk bending and some bending licks on the A minor pentatonic scale. So some popular places to bend on the A minor pentatonic scale. We are going to start with the 3rd string, 7th fret, that note is D, bending up to the 9th fret of the 3rd string, up to E. So from D to E. A good way to practice this is to first play the E pitch and practice matching it by bending from D to E. I'm using my 3rd finger here, my ring finger. You can also add a little vibrato on top if you want. I'm just shaking the note once I bend up to pitch. Up and down. Up to pitch, down a little bit, back up to pitch, down a little bit, back up to pitch. I like to keep my thumb over top of the neck like this. It gives me something to push against when I'm pushing up the note. If I had my thumb back here, it's a little more difficult because there's nothing to push against really. So hard to get up to that note. But if I have my thumb here, I have a little gripping. That's another cool spot here. From the C to the C sharp, makes a major 3rd there. A. If you're playing over an A7 chord or something, you can do a little half step bend from C to C sharp with your pointer finger. So I can put those two things together. Do this. So what I just did there is another popular place to bend on the A minor pentatonic scale. From the 8th fret of the 2nd string, that note is G, to the 10th fret, that note is A, the root note. So play the A first on the 10th fret, and then work on bending the 8th fret up to that pitch. Another spot, same thing, 1st string, D, 10th fret, C, 8th fret. So bend up from C to D. So these are known as full step bends, or 2 frets. And what I did before from C to C sharp is known as a half step bend. That's 1 fret. Or the diff from here to here. C, C sharp. I could also bend from C to D, right? I could also bend 3 frets, or say from here, A to C. That's a step and a half. So a good thing to practice on the A pentatonic scale is just you know, hitting a note and then trying to match it. So start on the first note of the A minor pentatonic scale, A, and then go back to from G and bend up to that. Take the next note, C. This is a little tougher. This is a step and a half bend, or minor third. We're gonna play the C, and then we're gonna bend the A up to the C. So that's 3 frets or step and a half. Take the next note, D, and bend the C up to the D. So I'm gonna make this sound like this. E is the next note. Bend the D up to the E. So from the 5th fret of the 5th string, we're going to bend that up to what, you know, the 7th fret sounds like E. And so on. So, you know, E to G. Another step and a half. This is a toughie. Oh! I also like to do a little half step up from G sharp. Back to the root note, A. So, you can bend up a half step to any note. F sharp to G, G sharp to A, B to C, C sharp to D, D sharp to E, F sharp to G, G sharp to A, and B to C. You can also start with a note bent and bend down. So I could start with a note bent up to E. That's called a pre-bend. So the pitch is really E, but I'm playing on the 7th fret D, but it's bent already. So I release the bend down to D. Then I can do my little half step from C to C sharp. And on the root note, so you have a cool little lick there. Can also bend chords or 2 notes. I have an F sharp here on the 2nd string, 7th fret, and the A on the 5th fret of the 1st string. I'm playing them both at the same time, but I'm only bending up the F sharp to G. So this will be a half step bend from here to here. And this note will stay the same. Makes an A7 chord, right? Another cool place to do that is here for a bluesy lick. I have my pointer finger on the 12th fret of the 1st string and my middle finger on the 13th fret of the 2nd string, which is C, and I'm going to bend the C up to a C sharp and leave the E. And end on the root note A. So that's a cool lick. Little pre-bend from A to G there. Some vibrato. So you can do the vibrato, you know, it doesn't have to be on a bent note. Can be just on a fretted note like that. And it can be faster, B.B. King style, or slower. So when you do the vibrato, bend up to the note. Let's go back here. E, D. I'm going to bend up to the E. And then I'm going to bend down a little bit and then back up and just try and make it even for the vibrato. You could even practice that with the metronome if you wanted to. Nice to keep it in time. Have a nice even vibrato happening. Another cool bending thing would be to bend a D up to an E here, and also have the E playing at the same time on the second string. So. So I'm just going up the pentatonic scale there from. You could do a pedal steel type bend. I'm barring the 5th fret of the 1st and 2nd strings and bending the 4th fret of the 3rd string up to the 6th fret. So from B to C sharp. This is A, E. It's like an A sus2 chord into an A major chord. So that makes an A major. Do the same thing for if you're doing a 1-4-5 progression with D. D major. So these two notes stay the same, and then the note on the 3rd string is a full step bend. In this case, from F sharp to G sharp to make an E major chord. And then D from E to F sharp. Notes on the 10th fret stay the same. Thanks for checking out this video. Once again, if you liked it, please subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment, and give the video a thumbs up. Thanks again. Take care.